Hey everybody out there, this is Kris Nicholson. Look what just came from Amazon. This right over here, I started to open up the box and I'm very guilty of that. And but I didn't go any further from that. So I started to open up the box and look what it is. Right now it's a box, but let me set this camera on a stand and then open it up and show you what it is. Alright, let's open it up and see what it is. Check that out, look how it's packed. This is very good thick foam. So I can definitely use this a little bit later. That's no problem. So I'm going to put that aside. And look, there's a case in here, everybody. That's pretty cool. So now let me take it out. Oh, kind of stuffed in there. Okay, push this aside. That's left of the empty box that's inside here. So let's get rid of that without even damaging things. And this right over here, this is my new folding piano, everybody, that's inside this case. So let's turn around and open it up. See, it comes with a pocket right here, which is cool. And just like the other folding piano, wow, here's all the accessories right over here. So let's see, you get the music stand, which is cool. You get the musical notes, which you could put on keys. I'm not going to be using this, so I'll give this to somebody who doesn't know what the notes are and it can help them, but I'm not going to be using that at all. You get a bag full of accessories, which definitely will go through. And this is the new folding piano right over here. So let's take it out. This is a little bit more robust than the other one that I just got. So take it out. This is the case right over here. Yeah, this is a lot more robust. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the case is I'm going to close it up and I'm going to put it aside. Right over there. Take it out of the bag. Actually, we can go this way with it. Makes perfect sense. Wow. Now, this piano is made by a company called Bora. And look at that. It's folded in half. This is an 88 key folded digital piano. And I'm going to put it together. It's easy. Just snaps just like that. Wow. Wow. That is so cool. That is so cool. You get textured keys right over here. So you get that ebony and ivory feel on it. That very textured. I'm going to bring the camera closer so I can show you guys. And also the back. Oops, sorry about that. But in the back, look at that. You got the better speaker system right over here. This is pedal 2. I was reading that this, you can control 3 pedals with it. You got pedal 1. You get the headphones. But I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer so I can show you this. And show you the front and the back. And basically the overall of this full-size 88 key digital piano folding. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it with the original folding keyboard that I have. So here we go. Now before turning on, let's look at this thing. So I haven't even taken off the plastic yet, which I'm going to do right now. See if I can do this one-handed. Take off all the plastic. So that's one set right there. And the other set is right over here. But I don't know if you can see this through the camera, but the keys are textured. So it looks like real ebony and ivory feel. So that's a humongous plus on it. This is where the keyboard is actually split, which is really cool. And the name of the keyboard is Cossain. I think that's the way how you pronounce it. That's it. You know what I found out? A lot of these keyboards that you buy on Amazon, they put their own names on it, but it's actually made by a parent company that lets you put your own name on the keyboard. So this one's Cossain, but this, I was reading up that it's made by a company called Bora. And so right over here, this is your main volume. You also got your LCD screen. This says piano sound, so I think you got at least 36 sounds. Your metronome, your reverb, your demo, and your transpose. And over here, this is where you could put actually the music desk, which actually could sit right here on top of it. And this music desk is actually a lot more sturdier than the other music desk that I got from that other piano. You know, that's one thing about it. That's really cool. So right now it's on this board. The flexibility is pretty cool on this keyboard too. Alright, so let's turn it around and let's see the back of this piano. Okay, so on the back of the piano you have two speakers. These are 25 watt speakers right over here. So that's one, and the other one is right over here. Two 25 watt speakers. That's pretty powerful for a fold-up piano. Now in the back here, I don't know if you can see it that well, but as I said, this pedal 2, that is for basically a proprietary pedal that you can make 3 pedals. This right over here is pedal 1, so you can put in switch polarity sustain pedal and it'll work. You got your headphones, you got your mic. Over here you got your MP3. This is your USB MIDI, which is really neat. And I heard that if you hook up like an iPad to it, you can actually get the sounds of your iPad straight into the speakers. So that is a plus. This right over here, this is the light indicator to see how much battery power you have or not. If it's green, it's still good. If it turns a little bit orange or red, that means you need to charge it. A regular power cord to charge it. That is good. Instead of just a USB, you don't have to rely on a USB. And right over here, that's your on and off switch, which is really, really good, especially at the airport. And I'll explain why when I bring out the other digital piano, the folding digital piano that I have. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for what it is. Nice, sleek layout. It doesn't even weigh that much, everybody. This, to me, it looks like a Yamaha P125 or a Casio Privia. But let's hear it. I never heard the sound of it, so let's turn it over and let's christen the sound. But before we do that, we have to look in what's in the essential pack right there that comes with it. Okay, everybody. So this right over here, this is the essential pack that it actually came with, and let's open it up and just see. Now this I absolutely love. This is the charger and the power cord for it. So this actually has a lithium battery that lasts at least like 4 to 6 hours. And then you have a regular charging power cord which has an indicator if it goes red, or if it's red, then it needs to be charged, but if it's green, then it's already charged. This looks like my electric bike charger, which is really neat. I like that. I really, really like this. So this is like a regular digital piano. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside because I think the battery is already fully charged. Right over here. This over here is your headphones. So you have these. I'm not going to take this out the box, but this is you have headphones right over here, and this is really cool. This could come in handy. I am going to probably take this out just to see how it is. I should actually open it up and take it out right now, which, yes, a lot of people are going to say, Chris, just take it out. So that's what I'm going to do. Not bad. It comes with the mini jack. Looks like it has 3 separate parts for it, which is good. But I got many different kinds of headphones, everybody. So I'm going to put this aside. Okay, next, it comes with a little music clip. That is cute. I've been seeing this. I see this all the time. These are like the little clips you can put on your music and just put it right here. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. And the other thing right over here is a sustain pedal, just like a regular sustain pedal, but this has a 1/4-inch jack, which is really neat. It has a rubber padding on the bottom of it. But since it has a 1/4-inch jack, I'm going to be using one of my switch polarity sustain pedals that is actually like a piano. I'm going to give you an example. Is this one right over here. It's kind of dirty, but I have another one, and it has a switch polarity that goes right there. So I'm going to try that out. And over here, this is your after-sales service kind of card, and you get to scan the code right over here, and also has the email address right over there. So if you have any problems with it, you could take it up with them. And over here, this is the manual. So the electric piano function specifications. It's only 6 pages, everybody. So not that much. It's very self-explanatory to tell you exactly how it is. Okay, so how about this? Let me hook up the pedal to the piano, and let's hear the piano sound. Now, one thing that I do like about this piano is that over here has a red felt protection strip, which is right there. Usually if a piano doesn't have that, I get red felt and actually put that on there. So that's pretty cool. So to turn on the piano, you turn it on from the back, and it has, I think it's from the other side right over here. There we go. And I can turn it on, and right over there it says Grand Piano. And I hope you guys can actually see that. It says Grand Piano right there. And okay, so let me put this on the stand, and let's hear it. So I'm going to have this at full blast, 15, and this is just the piano sound that it comes with. Let's see. Not bad. Wow, it's still staying. It has, it says it's supposed to have a brand new piano sound, which it does, from my previous fold-up digital piano. And also, I found out that another upgrade is that this is 128 note polyphony. So I can play a lot of notes on there. So I have a feeling what's going to happen is that it's going to slip with this board underneath it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up taking this board off right here so the piano doesn't slip. And sorry about that, but I had to remove the board. Now it's going to bounce on the bed, but it's okay. But let's try it out. As in the feel, I can really move my hands on it without it getting stuck. And I really like it. Not a bad piano sound. Bad bass, not bad bass. I noticed that it cuts off a little bit. I don't know if it's fully warmed up. But also you got a reverb right here. Wow. notice if I hold down the key, sometimes it cuts off, but I mean, that must be the polyphony. I don't know for sure, but it sounds great. It sounds really, really good. Okay, so the other piano sounds right over here. You have, you press down this and then you move this. Next one's called electric grand piano. Not really. Has a different kind of volume control on here. Harpsichord. Not bad sounds, not bad sounds. Okay, hold it down. Music box. Right here. Pretty cool. Okay, next one is church organ. So some of the instruments, the volume control is up and some of it's a little bit down. Accordion. Okay, next one is nylon guitar. Not bad. Next one over here is steel guitar. And okay, so now let's continue. If I hold it down, next instrument is distortion guitar, which I really don't need in a kind of piano like this, but it would be cool if I had a pitch bender and a modulation wheel for that. Okay, next one is acoustic bass. Nice. Next one over here, pick bass. Okay, next one, slap bass. Pretty neat. Alright, violin. See, as I said, I wish I had that pitch bend and modulation wheel on here. That would have made things a lot sweet. Okay, contrabass. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Pretty decent sounds. Pizzicato. Pretty neat. Okay. Timpani. That's a cool timpani. Okay. Next one is string ensemble. Okay. Next one is string ensemble 2, which is nice. Okay, so you have to remember, you have to hold down piano sound, and then let's see, string ensemble 2. I think I reset it by accident. But I'm going to the other sounds. There you go. Okay, next is the synth strings. Wow, that's nice. Next one is trumpet. Cool. Nice. Brass section. It's pretty decent. Kind of like a quacky brass sound. Synth brass. I noticed some notes drop out. I don't know why. Tenor sax. It's not even a tenor sax, but good choice. Clarinet. Nice. Pretty cool. Okay, next is sawtooth, which is really good. Next one is fifth lead. You know, some general MIDI sounds on here. New Age, which is good. Really neat. Okay, let's see what else we got. Sci-Fi. Nice. Next. Here's an ethnic instrument right over here. Actually sounds like that's really neat. Sounds like a tubular bell, but it's in a different language right here. This one's xylophone. Some really good, decent sounds. Wow, I could use a lot of these. That's piccolo. And right over here, pan flute. So I gotta get used to the action, everybody. Shakuhachi. Nice. Okay, next one is Cheyenne. And next one, Twinkly Bell. Oh, nice. Okay, next one is, let's see, after Twinkly Bell, Yang Ongi. And next one is back to grand piano, which is the same. That's pretty cool. You also have the metronome right over here. It's not very loud, but I guess you could change the tempo on here. So I think that's the only metronome that you have on here. Metronome on and off. Over here, you before I press demo, let's do the transpose. So from here, so transpose down. Really neat. Okay, so let's go back to transpose all the way up. So you could transpose all the way to 12, plus 12, and minus 12. Pretend like you have a Buzendorf for piano. That would be really neat. Not bad bass on his piano. And also then you have demos, so let's hear one of the demos really shortly. So my thing is that they got to work on their volume controls of different instruments. I mean, it's not a bad piano. To me, it's not a bad piano. Not a bad demo, actually. Let's go to another demo. Horse race. So obviously, you could probably get to other instruments via MIDI. I don't know for sure. See, samba. Let's see what this one is. Not bad, but it needs to be a little bit louder. I'm already maxed out at 15. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna be using the demos on this. I mean, it's really nice sales pitch, but I'm not going to be using the demos on here. I'm just going to be using the piano. I mean, by itself, it's a really good piano sound. But now what I want to do is I want to hook it up to an iPad, and let's flex this baby's muscles out and see what it can really do. So what's so cool about this piano is that because of the speaker power, I don't need my Bose system anymore. Even though I would still love to use my Bose system, but I don't have to take this on the airplane anymore. So that is a very, very good thing. It creates a little bit more weight to it, and I don't actually have to take it. The iPad that I'm using is an iPad Pro 12-inch by 2, I think it is, and it fits the footprint of the piano itself. So I could take that, or I could take multiple iPads just in case if like this one is actually uploading some of the apps right on here. So some of the apps I can show you, and some of the apps I can't. Okay, another thing that it has a regular USB connection. So you can use a regular USB cord. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm using a camera connection kit. This you can actually find on Amazon, which is actually the USB and the lightning cable for your iPad. You could get that on Amazon for like around $8. And then you plug it in. And so the first piano I want to try is iGrand Piano. It's hooked up. Wow, so I need to turn it down actually. From the speakers. So if I press this, it's coming from the speakers from the piano. So when you're playing it, nice. Now iGrand Piano has some kind of defect that is making that noise, because I noticed that one on a lot of pianos that I actually plug this into, but wow. Okay, let's try an upright piano. How about that? Like a rich upright. Right here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. as long as it comes out of the speakers out here, that is sick. That is sick. Alright, I'm just going to try mostly piano apps on here. So let me see if I can turn it up. And that's coming from the speakers from here. Wow. Nice, nice. Even with their present piano sound, how loud can this puppy go? Yeah, really loud. That's high. Kind of distorts. So by itself, coming from the speakers from here, nice. I could travel with the piano and the iPad. I don't have to take the external speaker. That's really, really good. Okay, so how about this? Let me get out my other fold-up keyboard and let me compare the two without the iPad, so you know what you're buying here. All right, so here are both of my fold-up keyboards, and as you can see, both of them actually reach from key to key really, really nicely. Now, this one on the bottom here, of course, it has white, more shinier keys. Number one is that when I play it, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a light that goes on it. And this has 128 voices and 128 rhythms on here. Over here, you got the tones, and you press it the same way as what you do on here. You have the demo, you have the record and play. That you really don't have the record. This you have the metronome, so both of them you have the metronomes, but you can set what settings you want as metronomes. You could turn off the lights just by pressing metronome and holding it down, and it says lights off. So this one is actually called an E-Star, which is made by the same company as this one right over here. So Bora makes the same company as both of them. There's also another company called Cossain that makes their brand, and they have basically whatever name you want to put on these pianos, fold-up pianos, and then Amazon sells them different names, different prices. That's what I found out about them. Okay, so yeah, both of them are the same length key to key, which is pretty cool. And I put this one up to my Yamaha Disc Lavare, and it's the same exact length, so that's a good thing. Only thing that's different is that this one over here has the ebony and ivory texture, and it feels much better to play. I'm going to turn them both off. So this one's off, and this one's off right over here. And then I'm just going to play the keyboard one-handedly. This one has more of a quieter key bed. This one has more of a noisier key bed. That's what I noticed about that. But this one right here, it's a better touch than this one right over here. So the bottom model number is called a BX20. As I said, from Bora, from the company called Bora. And the top model up here, this is a BX15S. So this is the newest top of the line model that you can get. And as you can see, it has like a slope up that goes curved and gives it more of that piano feel, which is really neat. A lot of upgrades, and this one is just nice, basic, and flat. So what I did is I took this one on a flight with me, and let me put this camera on a stand, and I can explain about both of them. So I took this to California, I took this to North Carolina, I took it to LA with me, and this right over here is basically what was I gonna say? This is the piano sound that I can get out of it. Now what I have to do is put on the sustain pedal, and this is the mini jack of the sustain pedal on here. So here we go. Put that on. And I'm not using the sustain, but here it is. So that's loud. That's not the loudest, but that's the loudest right there. Which is okay. Very distorted. Now, one thing about this is that if I use this with my iPad, I have no problems with it. I could turn the volume down, and the iPad will still be there. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect this because I can't play both of them at the same time with this in the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one right over here, and I'm going to put this at full max to 15. Much better piano sound. And that's all I have to say about it. It has a better speaker system. It feels a lot better. The music desk looks a lot better, so I can put an iPad on here. And I think I'm going to be alright with this. And the charging, you have to charge it for a couple of hours if it's like very, very low on both of these. I played out with this one, and the charging ability, as I said, you have to charge it for a couple hours, but the battery life on this one is basically like 4 to 6 hours. Same thing with this one I read about. This only has 64 note polyphony, and this one over here has 128 note polyphony. The BX20 over here, you have to have like a banana clip to clip it up, because there is some flexing a little bit. And in the back here, you have the connection that you can split apart, which is really cool. And this is actually like the action of it, which is really neat. And so the BX15S, I don't know why this has a lower model, but it's such a better piano. The BX15S has a little jack, a little button on the bottom of it that says release, I think. And you press it, and then it folds apart, and it's more sturdier. As in the weight for both of these, this one's, I mean, if you fold it up, it carries a little bit of weight. This one right here is a lot lighter for some reason. I don't know why, but it's probably the way how I'm holding it. It's actually not that heavy. Both of them are not that heavy. This one is a little lighter, I should say. It's just a tad lighter. But you'll get more bang for your buck on this one. So this one over here, this is only like around 170 that you can find on Amazon. And as I said, you get more voices, you get light up keys. And the Connix model also has the light up keys. And this one right over here is just strict piano, plus you get the reverb right here. And I'm going to tell you a story. When I was actually on my way to Oakland, California, I had this at the airport, and people saw me playing. So the person who announced the flight saying, okay, boarding group A, boarding group B, they can aboard. Our plane was not there yet until our plane finally came. They announced my name to entertain the crowd, and all I had was the speaker. Was that speaker, and I'm sorry that it's falling apart. So if I'm doing like... that's all I had with this. Plus I had my iPad sound, but I didn't really give it that much. So with this one, I can actually do, see if I can move this down a little bit, and I know it's going to fall. So it's like... So it's hard for me to play it like that, but it's a much more better speaker power. Plus, if I hook up the iPad to it, that's it. That's my speaker power right there. I got really, really good speaker power. Okay, so another thing about this is that the power button on the BX20 is right over here. So what happens is that when it's in its case, it turns on by itself. And I had this happen at the airport, on a train, and in the freaking airplane. So I'm putting it underneath my seat when it's all folded up, and all I heard was... And that's all I heard, because... And then I have to say, excuse me, sir, could you please move your legs so I can take out my piano and then turn it off? And then I had to make this little thing to actually put right on top of it so it would not turn on the power on it. That's one thing about it. The stand, if you saw in my other video, I can't find the stand, but the stand was very flimsy. So when I put my iPad on it, it fell and stuff like that. But this keyboard, as I said, very nice slim size keyboard, and it's a fold up 88 key keyboard. And I'm going to be doing more videos about travel pianos in the near future and stuff like that. So this served me well. This served me well. But now I got the BX15S. And as I said, you can look up the company called Bora, or you can look up Cossain, that's C-O-S-S-A-I-N. And you could get it on Amazon. So I was very happy about that. So everybody, as I said, basically you could turn this over. So I'm going to turn this off right over here. You can turn it over. The flexibility on this keyboard is, it's a little bit of flexibility, but if you have it on a stand, you're perfect. On the back of the keyboard right over here, that's the button. It says open, actually. So when you press that, you release both keyboards and actually fold it. Now this right over here, this is your handle. So if you wanted to take this on a gig, you can actually handle it just by picking up the back of this keyboard. You can handle it like this, or you can handle it like that. So that's why it's open. This is very, very creative. So if I press this right here, it releases it, and it folds it in two, just like that, which is really cool. And so that's really neat. So if I do it like this, full 88 key, textured keys, you can't go wrong with this. Now this does carry just a little bit of weight when it's like this, which is no problem. This still could fit up on a overhead compartment of on an airplane, or you could put it below, but it's going to be basically in between your legs when you put it below. That's what I'd rather do, is just put this below so it will not shift on overhead compartment. You could actually still play it while it's in half. Which is really cool. And I absolutely just love it. I love it. I just, only complaint that I have is that I gotta find out the local control. But as of me just using it as a regular piano and not other voices, this is fine. This is perfect for me. And so, as I said, you could get this on Amazon. Let me just put it back together. And that's how easy it is. So you could get this on Amazon. This actually costs around, I think plus tax it was like $250 or something like that. So you can get this on Amazon, and I highly, highly recommend these fold-up keyboards. And thank you so much, everybody. Please do me a favor, click like, subscribe, follow me on everything. Tell me what you think about these keyboards that I have reviewed. If there's any more travel keyboards that come up, believe me, I'm going to be getting them, and I'm going to be doing a review for you. And you get to hear them, you get to experience them. And I'm going to keep all of them, and I'm going to teach about a travel piano class, about what you could do with your keyboards and everything. So, thank you so much for watching this. I absolutely love my new travel piano. And let me play you out one more tune. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hook this up back. And I'm sorry you can not see my face, but here's my face right here. Hi. Alright. So let's do Smile. Let's see how it sounds with that. I give this an A++. This is such a cool piano. Thank you, everybody. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.